Listen to this.
Face of truth is open, the eyes of truth are bright, the lips of truth are ever closed, the head of truth is upright, the breast of truth stands forward, the gaze of truth is straight, truth has neither fear nor doubt, truth has patience to wait, the words of truth are touching, the voice of truth is deep, the law of truth is simple, all you sow you reap. The soul of truth is flaming, the heart of truth is warm, the mind of truth is clear and firm through rain and storm. Facts are only its shadow. Truth stands above all sin. Great be the battle of life. Truth in the end shall win. The image of truth is the cross. Wisdom's message is its rod. The sign of truth is Christ, and the soul of truth is God. Life of truth is eternal. Immortal is its past. Power of truth shall endure. Truth shall hold to the last.
So this following presentation, this following talk, I would like to thank all my teachers and everyone that have supported and guided me in the past along this very extraordinary journey. So I was very lucky once again being invited to one more TEDx talk, and as the title said, missing link. All right. So first of all, I was thinking, missing link for what? So the missing link to have a successful business, the missing link to have a harmonious family life or relationship, or the missing link for what? But ultimately, in a way, for me, it's very, very simple, because I would just like to invite you into a small journey into what is it that is going on in my mind when I look at the world, or when I look at such a question. So first of all, the future doesn't matter if you are not there. Your business doesn't matter if you are not there who can witness the success and the loss of whatever your business is doing there. You cannot enjoy your family if you are not there. So the whole point I would like to point out is, apparently there is something about you. And this is the very initial starting point. Own your life. Own your life. If I look right now out in the world and also in the past, what I witness is simply like this. There is the tendency that a lot of things are being outsourced to everybody else, to institutions, to other people which lie outside of you. Either we look out for somebody able to give us something, or if something is going wrong, we look for someone that we can blame. So it doesn't matter which direction we go. The point is, you never say, I was making the mistake. It's because of me. Because when you wake up in the morning and let's say it seems like you have a bad day, your colleagues are bad, the day is bad, the traffic is bad, your work is bad. No, nothing of that is bad. It's your attitude which is bad. I think one of the missing links one of them, it's not the only one, but is care. Number one is you need to know what is care. Because if you don't care, you don't spend time with it. If you don't care, you don't have interest to your life. If you don't care about your health, you're not going to be healthy. So one starting point is care. And as you see in this one slide, of course the care for your family, and of course the care for people that are precious to you and in your surrounding. But you can only care for someone or for something if you know how care feels. You can only love someone if you know how love feels. If you don't have love inside of you, how can you give it? If you don't have thankfulness inside of yourself, how can you give it? So everything is starting with yourself. What you want to see in this world, what you want to bring into this world, whatever you think is missing into this world, we are 8 billion people, so maybe 8 billion people have different ideas what is missing in this world. But the point is, whatever you want to bring in, first of all, show it. First of all, you be the representative of what you think is missing there. If I look on YouTube right now and I just put in motivational videos, there are so many. And I even listen to some of them because they are really good. The content is really good. What they talk about, the perspective they are talking from, it's a really, really helpful perspective. But let me ask you something, because you also know these type of videos. From 100 people watching these videos, afterwards, how many lives start to change? Well, none is a little bit pessimistic. I would say some. But definitely not in relation to the amount of what is being watched. So what is the problem? Yeah, I think one of the problem is that
Listen, you're only going to be happy half the time. Oh, you didn't know that? No one told you? It's true. What else can I tell you? Oh, that all your feelings are created by your thoughts? That you have unconscious operation manuals for each of the loved ones in your life that you expect them to follow? The buffering is something you do because of neurotransmitters in your brain and not because you have a lack of willpower? I didn't know any of this either. And it made me function at a much lower level than I'm functioning now. Over the past 17 years, I've been studying the brain and psychology in order to help me and my clients live at the highest level possible so we can make a contribution. And for the first time, I've written down all of these tools into a book for you to read.
what is it that is missing in order for all these type of influences and talks, all this type of impacts start to really have an effect on someone? And this is not something which is coming from the Shaolin tradition. Every culture knows this already. If you only have theory without the practice, then it's just book knowledge. Then it's just something that you lay in the couch, you lay in the bed, and then you think about, I know it. Yeah, okay, it's good that you know it. But there must be a way. How are you putting these things into practice? And since this whole day, I think you are listening to many different type of talks. I would like to invite you right now to just see, for example, what type of practice is it when people talk about the Shaolin temple, and then afterwards, if it doesn't make sense to you, I will try to explain what is happening there. the stress is gone. Yeah, the point is, there are many traditions in this world. They want us to be peaceful. And yes, peaceful is one of a very high goal. I would also like this world to be peaceful one day. But how are you going to get to that peace is the question. And strengthen yourself. The Shaolin approach is a little bit different. Whoever later after the show would like to come and see how hard that stick was, feel free to try out. Yeah, the point is like this. You start the first one and then you already know, not a good idea. Yeah, your body will directly give you the reaction, oh no. So what's coming up is pain. And now the question for us, why we think physical training, physical activity, practice is something that teaches more than just how hard can you punch, how fast can you kick. It's not about that. I don't care how hard or how fast somebody can punch, but I care about how is the mindset. What happens if you walk through this lifetime, something unexpected comes? And then there it is, something that we call choice. You have the choice. The suffering comes and you run away, or the suffering comes, the pain comes, and you face it. And the second approach, this is something what the Shaolin way is representing. We are overcoming the suffering. We are not running away from the suffering. You are overcoming it. You go through it until you have become so strong. Your body becomes so strong. Your mind has become so strong that it doesn't matter afterwards anymore. You feel it, but it's not the same like you felt before. So therefore, how to translate this into our nowadays lifetime? Maybe it means we need to make us stronger again. Very simply said, this society is too weak. And why? Because of all the technology which is available right now, so you don't need to use your body anymore. I always think about in the Stone Ages. Do you think somebody in the Stone Ages had depression? Yeah, or even a more modern variation, the Spartans. Do you think they had depression? No, maybe you are laughing, but all of these groups, they are too busy with their body, they are too busy with activity to be depressed. Yeah, but nowadays, how does the time look? You can sit if you want from morning till evening, just in front of the screen, and nothing's gonna happen anymore.
Showing up on the first page of Google might not be the best for everyone. But for business owners it is. Like Adrian from whatsugar.com, whose site impressively ranks for thousands of keywords like organic sugar and dozens of competitive featured snippets, giving her the power to crush it online. For those who want to be seen, wix.com/SEO.
If you suffer from cataracts, diabetic retinopathy, macular degeneration, glaucoma, blurred vision, or any other vision impairment, you must see this. Research shows that your vision will deteriorate with each passing year, even if you wear corrective glasses or contact.
So this is one reason why, since almost 10 years, what our organization and myself are trying to share a little bit into this world, maybe in a more funny and a light version of everything. But what we would like to encourage the people everywhere in the world is get more physicality into your life. Simply said. Not much talking around it. Get more physicality into your life. And yes. So now, I don't know why I chose this one slide now, but yeah, somebody, when I had my first TEDx talk, he said, yeah, you need to be careful, or a good way of how to prepare the slides is at the end you say the. So now, I don't know why I chose this one slide now, but yeah, somebody, when I had my first TEDx talk, he said, yeah, you need to be careful, or a good way of how to prepare the slides is at the end you the 3 ways of success, or the 5 whatever, yeah. So this time I brought you the 3 C's of life. Yeah, but I mean, of course, in a way it's funny, but it's also very, very nice to remember. Choice. Is it good or is it bad, the choice? Well, it depends what you are choosing. You stand here and now you have choice. No? Then comes the consequence of that. You take another choice, you're going to feel different. People around you going to see you differently. And based on that, they see something different in you, which sometimes opens up very, very different chances and possibilities. The best example is here. I'm not a speaker. I grow up with the age of 4 doing this type of stuff. Yeah, doing something physical, doing my forms, yeah. Doing cool stuff that looks nice. This is where I come from. But along this way of training myself, of knowing myself, of knowing my skeleton, knowing my muscles, knowing my organs, knowing my energies, along this way, sometimes some wisdom starts to emanate. And it is my honest belief that this comes because of the practice and not because of reading books or anything like this. So in that sense, once again, thank you very much for this chance, and I'm wishing you all a nice evening.
The personality of a person, the ways of a person, the thoughts, the deeds, the actions, is all based around his heart. For what is a man? A man is his heart. A lying, cheating heart means a lying, cheating man. A loving, merciful heart means a loving, merciful man. A living heart means a living man. A dead heart means a dead man. Regardless to man's title, regardless to man's wealth, rank, or position, if the heart is not great, then he cannot be great. But if the heart is great, that man remains great under all circumstances, rich or poor, large or small. So it is the heart that makes one large or small.
Wow. Thank you all for tuning into Iron Publications. As you see, we have very intriguing videos, and we promote other people's business, like the Department of Public Information, produced by Department of Public Information. This great closing poem for this recording by Muhammad Ali, and we had an opening poem, and then in between, a gentleman from Shalin Temple. Our purpose on this channel is to create an awareness as unification, as oneness. I am means we are. I am is not a singular being, but not just a plural being as far as what we acknowledge as people, but also places, things, moments, circumstances, events, and experiences. Also infinite universes and worlds beyond this one. To know that you are always I am, and that you are always, as we say, I aming, instead of THINKING, because we put in the focus where the heart is, the heart chakra and the solar plex, and removing the focus, migrating away from the head. So we don't use language like THINK, THINKING, THOUGHT, MIND, WANTS. All those take you to where you need to migrate from, and that's the purpose of this channel. Getting you and the awareness you are back to the heart, because you are always where, as the heart, we need to take that heart focus away from the head back to the heart. So you'll see our Amology videos, series of videos, speaking directly as that purpose, not just from that purpose and on that purpose, but as that purpose. And such videos as this one here, with two great poems, an opening poem by Muhammad Ali, and in between a great message by the Shalin Temple Kungfu Buddhist monk, and then the closing of Ali on the heart. Also, we do feature businesses here. That's what we do, promote other businesses. And if there's a further marketing services, you can also email us at youareverythinggood1323@gmail.com. Excuse me. You would email us at iampublicationsmarketing1323@gmail.com. For any videos to be featured here, that's youareverythinggood1323@gmail.com. And then our Amology to respond to those. You can use that youareverythinggood1323@gmail.com. Also, Amology1323@gmail.com. We thank you very much for being here. We'd like to see your business promoted here. And then, as we say, further marketing services, we can discuss that with you. But in the meantime, we like to feature your business and show how you are I aming yourself. We like to say yourself instead of yourself. Keep you, I am aware, as the service, as the life you are, the services you are, to the I am as the patrons. I am happening as all oneness. That's the purpose and the awareness as this channel. So thank you for watching this video. Many more videos to come. You'll see Birdology, Magicology. All is I am. I amology equals Heartology equals Youology equals the serviceology that you're providing. And that is Youology. Back to the Heartology, I amology. So thank you again for tuning to the channel. And again, look out for your video if you have a business. And even if you have some very enlightening words you'd like to express, we'll put the video up on this channel to inspire others to wake up as the I am they are. I am we are. I am we are. I am we are. So thank you very much again for tuning into the channel. Please subscribe to the channel. Leave encouraging comments. If you don't have any encouraging comments, just don't even keep them to yourself. Just get rid of them. Hit the notification bell so you're notified of all our wonderful videos featuring I am awareness. And hit the like button. Why not? Thank you again. We'll see you on the next video.